recording, and we're ready to get started. I think. Are you ready to get started?
Yes, Dad.
I don't know if I can do this again.
But you got to.
I feel like there's something wrong with my head. Maybe I've got a head. I don't know when I just feel kind of weird.
You get antlers.
I'm getting good reception. Speaking of which.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting about 20 channels on that.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, we better get started with the show. They're probably waiting on us to get started.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm Dad.
And I'm Rachel.
And this is Chef's Special. Today, we are going to prepare
Pumpkin pie.
pumpkin pie. We tried to come up with a cute and clever name for it, but it's really a lot harder than you think. You know. So if you have a suggestion, please send it to us, and we'll rename the show just for you. I can nod too, but my head keeps going.
Stop it! You're great. You're freaking me out.
I'm freaking you out. I don't mean to freak you out.
Gotcha.
All right, arranged right here are all the ingredients we're going to need. Pumpkin pie is super easy. Of course, you need pumpkin.
Yeah, you can get it in a can or from a real pumpkin.
Yeah, the real pumpkin is a lot more work. Canned pumpkin, really good.
Yeah.
So this is one can of pumpkin. It's about 13 ounces, I think. Hey, we got one right here. Why don't we just look? It's 15 ounces. I was way off.
It's 15 ounces.
A 15-ounce can. And then we're going to use pumpkin pie spice. It comes in a little jar that actually says pumpkin pie spice. See?
Yeah.
So easy. It's everything you need. That's 1 3/4 teaspoons.
And you also need 2 eggs.
2 eggs, right? Then you need 3/4 cup of granulated sugar. And you need 1 can of evaporated milk. Or you can substitute cream, which is what we're doing. And if you substitute that, it's 1 1/4 cup of cream. Mm-hmm. And lastly, you need some salt. Now, a lot of, salt in a sweet dessert, you're going, that doesn't make sense. Salt is for stew. Sugar is for pie. But it's an old baking trick. You add a little salt to it because salt is the primary flavor of life.
Yeah, then we get a little sweeter.
Well, it cuts into the sugar. It doesn't fight the sugar. It's not the opposite of sugar.
Yeah.
So it blends right in there.
Yeah, and it might taste like a banana when you first take a bite out of it.
Yes.
It did when I took a bite out of it.
But I promise you, it'll be good. Now, if you'd like to do sweet potato pie instead, what you need to change is
one ingredient.
Sweet potato instead of pumpkin.
Yeah, you can change to just one ingredient, but keep everything else.
That's right. Now we're going to mix everything in this nice, bright white porcelain bowl. I like this bowl.
Yeah.
This belonged to my mother, so I thought I'd pull it out and do that. We're going to start with the eggs.
First, you need to pour in the 2 eggs.
2 eggs. And we're going to blend them. Now, I always start with the eggs because sometimes when you crack the egg, some shell goes in with it. And if you start with the egg, you can fish that shell right out. Plus, if you happen to crack it open and it's a bad egg, better to find that out from the beginning. Right, Rachel?
Right.
All right, that looks good. Now we're going to add the cream. And again, it is 1 1/4 cup of cream.
Or milk, whichever one you want to use.
You can use whole milk if you want to. The difference is with whole milk, you're going to get a juicier pie. The milk is there to sort of blend the ingredients together to bond them. You don't be afraid to mess that up. Just dig in there. You want to mix it.
That's what I'm doing. Tell me a joke.
I don't know any jokes. I really don't. I'm fresh out of jokes. I should have read up some jokes so that we could add some funny to the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Wonder how pirates celebrate Christmas.
How?
I don't know. I'm asking. I wonder if they wait up for Santa Claus, or if they just try to track him down and pirate from him. Arr! They're probably all on the naughty list anyway, so they don't get anything.
Some parents are naughty. Some parents are mean. Some aren't. Depends on how they're acting.
Yeah. But you don't want to walk the plank. Let's pour in the sugar now. That looks like that egg is nice and blended in there. The sugar right here in the purple. And we're adding the sugar next so that we can dissolve the sugar into the liquid. Make sure that it gets nice and, well, dissolved. And coincidentally, this is also how you would make egg custard, but you'd use more eggs. And you wouldn't use the pumpkin pie spice or the pumpkin.
No.
Nope.
You would just add more egg, one more egg than
I'm not sure. We'll have to look up that recipe. I love egg custard pie.
I never even tried egg custard pie.
I know. That's because every time your Granny Faye makes it for us, I eat it all.
You never save a slice for me to try.
No.
Next time, just save a slice for me. Or it's a gentle knuckle sandwich in the belly.
No! Not the belly.
I mean it.
Okay. That looks good. Now I think we can add the main
pumpkin.
Das Pumpkin.
He means the pumpkin. My father loves to make jokes about that and come up with silly nicknames for it. Don't you, Dad?
Sure I do. Betty Lou.
It can be a little hard to stir it up after the pumpkin comes in.
This is really important to mix it up really good. You want a nice creamy, smooth consistency.
Whatever that means.
It means consistency means whether it's thick or runny or crumbly like sand or smooth like flour.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, you might notice a little quality improvement in today's show. That's because we both are now wearing lapel mics. Rachel has her very own.
Yeah. His is Santa Claus. Mine are antlers.
No, the lapel mic. You know, ow, I touched yours.
Yeah. And yeah. I was talking about the things on the top.
But that's not a microphone. I wish that was a microphone.
Yeah, Dan, yours is a little missing.
Yours is different, yeah. We have slightly different.
Oh.
Yours is better.
What do you mean mine's better?
Well, it cost more, so it must be better, right?
Last time I saw you over this, you had a mic on yours.
Yes, yeah.
I wonder where the soft part of it went.
Oh, the windscreen, the spongy part, I take that off. You don't really need that unless you're filming outdoors. Or if you sneeze a lot. Those little puffy things that go in the microphones, they're great for catching sneezes. That is a good consistency. That is great. Now we're gonna add the
pumpkin
super flavor.
Spice.
1 3/4 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice.
Pumpkin pie spice next.
If you want to give yourself a little more work, you can actually use the spices that make up pumpkin pie spice: ginger, cloves, and cinnamon. It's about 1/4 of a teaspoon each. But I promise you, pumpkin pie spice works just as good.
I'm also wearing Christmas earrings too. Jingle, jingle, jingle.
That's because as we're making this pie today,
It's getting close to Christmas.
it is the day after Thanksgiving.
And it's getting close to Christmas. We also need to set up our calendar.
Yeah. The Christmas countdown calendar.
Our Christmas countdown calendar. We also need to set that up when we decorate.
We're going to decorate tomorrow. We're going to put up the tree and the wreath and put out all the nutcrackers.
Don't forget, I'll be making a float and being on it too.
Yes, Rachel is going to be in the Christmas parade, the Chester Christmas parade.
With my friends and Sarah, my teacher.
Now, by the time you see this episode, the parade will already have happened. But if you go to chestervision.tv, you'll be able to see the parade in its entirety, start to finish.
He means YouTube.
chestervision.tv. We'll put the... yeah, there it is, right there on the screen. That looks great. And we don't want to forget the... I almost forgot the salt.
I almost forgot about the... I almost forgot to add the salt.
I'm not 100% sure how much of a difference forgetting the salt would make, but we don't want to forget it.
No, we don't.
That's good. Now, we're going to get ready to bake it. And keeping with the simpleness of this recipe, I'm just going to move this. Okay, I'm going to move this right over to the side. This is one of those frozen pie shells. Now, you should get the deep dish shell. I didn't. There's the pour spout right there, so you can just aim it right into the pie. And you'll see it's nice and smooth enough that you can just pour it right into the pie. And because we didn't get the deep dish, we're going to have more filling than the pie shell can hold.
Yeah. You just tell me when to stop, okay?
Okay. You just keep on going. You can fill this pie shell almost right to the top because it's not going to expand as it bakes. In fact, it will shrink a little bit after it's done baking and it cools. Now, you need your oven preheated to 425 degrees. It's very hot, right?
Yeah, it will be very hot when it comes out.
I think that's good. And we're going to pour the rest into
a bowl. So it will be a Christmas pie.
Christmas pie. This isn't an ordinary bowl. This is the kind of bowl made for baking. It's I don't really know what they call that. Baking bowl?
I don't know.
But you can make torts in it, or do like this. You have some extra of pie filling. Pour it in there, bake it same time you bake the pie. And the chef gets a special treat. Alright, I think you got it. See how well that porcelain bowl does? Most of it just comes right out. You can use the spatula, which we do have out, to scrape the bowl. And that's what you're going to end up with. You're going to put this on a cookie sheet and put it into the preheated oven. You remember what temperature?
No.
425 degrees.
Oh.
Super hot. And you're going to bake it for 15 minutes. Then turn the temperature down to 350 degrees.
Don't know why it would say turn it down.
Not really sure either. But then you bake that for 45 to 55 minutes, depending on your oven, the time of day, whether you're wearing antlers or not, that kind of thing.
Or if you're wearing Christmas hats.
Right. If you're wearing a Christmas hat, magic happens, and it could pop out of the oven completely done after about a minute. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
In fact,
we already have one. And we already have a crustless pie and a pie with crust already made.
Well, actually, we don't have the crustless one anymore.
Someone ate it.
Yeah, I don't know who could have done it, but somebody last night.
Lefty, righty.
My hands are betraying me again. So, yes, I eat it for snack. And this is what a completed pie should look like. The crust starts off frozen and bakes up nice and crispy. Now, this one's split in the middle after it cooled. I may have taken it out of the oven a little too soon. The way to know that it's done is to, when you check on it, give it a jiggle. Because if you see like this pie, when you jiggle it, it jiggles.
Yeah.
The unbaked stuff will jiggle.
Yeah,
Once it's solid baked, no more jiggle.
No more jiggle when it's baked.
That's right.
It will jiggle when it's still not baked.
That's right. And that is how easy it is to make
Pumpkin pie.
pumpkin pie for Christmas. And if you didn't have it for Thanksgiving, have it for Christmas, right?
Right.
And if you don't have it for Christmas, have it for January or February.
And
Anytime.
you can have pumpkin pie for any time, for any type of month.
Any reason at all. That's the way we roll around here. Alright, thanks for watching. Check out this recipe. It's available on the website at chestervision.tv/chef special. Lots more recipes and other episodes, and this is not the last time you'll see us before Christmas, is it, Batman? Do the Batman thing.
I'm Batman.
That is amazing. I almost swear it was Batman standing there.
Really?
Yeah.
You
If I was doing this and you did it.
I'm Batman.
Ah! The Cape Crusader! Where'd he go? She'll have her own comic book one day. And thanks for watching. I'm Dad.
And I'm Rachel.
Bye.
Bye.
Can we eat the pie now? You get a spoon, I'll get a spoon, and we'll just start eating. Mama doesn't like pumpkin pie, so we get to do that.
We're not eating the uncooked one.
No, we're going to bake that one. That way we'll have
Dad,
two
it's
pies.
still recording.
What? You still here? Go on, eat some pie. Bye.